What up, my dudes? What up, my culés? Oh, can we just start off by saying that if Moriba hadn't scored that goal, I don't think most of you wouldn't be coming to this live stream. I wouldn't probably have enough energy to try and do it because that game was a hard pill to swallow. It was a really difficult pill to swallow. I must admit, it really, really was. It was a game where Barcelona was just completely tired. They were dead. They really looked dead. Hopefully, they were saving energy purposely, like on purpose. Probably that was the instructions that Koeman was giving the team. Because, in all honesty, if we go like this against PSG, we're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna get absolutely wrecked. So hopefully, that's just one of the things that it's more of a thing just for this game, just an instruction for this game and not overall. But like I said, Moriba indeed was, at least for me, the thing that made me happy in this sense, because once again we get yet another I would say yet another taste of the future that is coming with this club, and that's precisely what for me this season was all about. Was about getting these youngsters, getting about these young players in, so that later, when the shit really hits the fan in the next season, the following after that, we have a good squad and good players that already have some sort of experience that can develop and push onwards. And most importantly, players that are in a situation right now where Barcelona we cannot buy that many players, right? So they are in a situation where they can carry us forward. And for me, that was the most important thing. So I'm really, really happy that we get to see Moriba, we get to see Pedri. It's still weird with Ricky Puig. I must admit, like, Koeman certainly at this stage has something in Ricky Puig that he sees which he doesn't really like. That is 100% the case, because I can just not believe that for how many games now in a row, Ricky Puig doesn't even get minutes. And when he gets them like today, it's just pitiful. It's just 5 minutes, not enough to try and give him any chance to prove himself. So indeed, I feel this is very, very bad overall. But let's see what you guys are saying here. Marvin, for instance, is saying he needs to stop playing Pedri. He plays so much. That is something which also I agree. Like, this game perfectly, he could have played Ricky Puig from the get-go. Like, Koeman just loves Pedri apparently, which fine, yeah, he's hugely important for a team. But I feel that Ricky Puig could still perform in that position adequately. I think he could perform in there and just be okay. I don't think there will be any problem with it. What about here? Farhan Ahmed saying Koeman will manage to hold the defensive well in this new system. Yes, the 3-5-2 it's a formation that really helped us in defense a lot, especially. But today I think it was the weakest out of the 3 games that we've played so far with it. I do feel that Barcelona overall cannot stick to the formation for the long run. I do feel that returning to the 4-3-3 and having a complete system of just players pressuring and having a constant circulation of the ball really fast, really quickly, and especially in defense, like I said, defending not with only our defenders, but just with our whole team pressuring, that's the way to go. So it's hard to say what we should do with it. I already made a video discussing the formation in a nutshell, basically, and explaining what could be the best for us in the future with it and how we can utilize it. So basically what I said was that we should use the formation for teams that sit back. For teams that are going to attack us right from the get-go. And for teams that sit back, we kind of need to already be utilizing the 4-3-3 in attack, because we need that extra player in the attacking sense. And the 3-5-2 is a formation that if we don't have the pace up top, like normally we have with Dembele, and the one-on-one abilities like that, we're gonna suffer. We're gonna suffer because someone like Griezmann today, for instance, was invisible. What do you think about Griezmann? What do you think about Griezmann, honestly? Because for me, Griezmann was just invisible. Like Joshua Sarabia says here, Braithwaite and Dembele invisible. I think Griezmann was invisible. Dembele was also invisible. And I feel that if you're not asking these players to work on 100%, there's not even a point of putting them in. We could have put Trincao on, and he was going to give 100% in this game and not Dembele, because Trincao knows that he ain't going to play against PSG right from the get-go, right? So Dembele still, he will be kind of balancing out his energy. What about Wasir Said saying, should we start Lenglet, De Jong, Mingueza defense against PSG? That's a very tricky question, but I do want to elaborate from that because the thing about Umtiti is just he's already an ex-player, isn't he? Umtiti's done. Like, if you're taking him out in this game, you're putting in Dembele, changing formations just because that player is not working to the best of his abilities, then it really tells you that Koeman and probably the squad doesn't really rate Umtiti as much as he was before. So, yeah, I do feel that we should see for another way of playing in that formation. I hopefully would like to see Araujo. If Araujo is fit for the PSG game, then certainly I would like him to be there. Actually, before we do anything, I want to go to Barcelona's Twitter and check if Araujo was kind of called up for this game. That will tell us a lot, actually, about whether he's just a problem, a minor problem, and he's just kind of making fitness for that game, and Koeman is kind of saving him from that, or is it that he's just injured and won't even play? Does anybody know from the get-go if Araujo made it? Araujo didn't make it to the squad, to the call-up, so that's bad. That is bad. That is real bad. So if Araujo ain't gonna be there, I think we play with a fourth. No, I don't know, dude. I want to play this formation a lot, but I don't know who would play there. Maybe De Jong plays there. That's actually not a bad shout. That is really not a bad shout. And then we can put Busquets, Pedri, and maybe Moriba as the other midfielder. I don't know. They need to test it, but what you just said there, Wasir, is actually making me very nervous because I have no idea who should be there. Who do you think should be the defense? Who do you think you should be the three-man at the back defense? Do you think it should be Lenglet, Umtiti, and Mingueza? Or should it be De Jong for Umtiti, or just, I don't know. It's so nervy, really. It's so nervy because that is something that I don't want us to happen. I don't want us to see Umtiti there because he's just gonna get completely outpaced by Mbappe. Abdiaziz Abdullahi saying, quick question, name one realistic transfer to pursue this summer. Realistic transfers, I think all of the transfers that I mentioned before, even I think, it sounds dumb, but even I think Haaland is a realistic signing. But the most realistic that I think are probably the free ones. So David Alaba, Eric Garcia, Agüero, and Depay. I think one of those players, those free transfers, particularly Eric Garcia, particularly maybe even Agüero, I think are players that will come. I don't think our players that Barcelona should target, but our players will most probably come. I think Eric Garcia is fine. I like Eric Garcia. But Agüero, too old of a striker. And there are reports apparently coming from England that Laporta would want him, right? But that is something that I don't want. I don't want that. BugaLuisFC. Oh no, that is not the comment. That is Phoenix saying. ILAIX saying La Liga isn't over. Yeah, I read that. La Liga isn't over for us. We'll fight till the end. That's the DNA that they taught us at La Masia. Exactly, precisely. That's the right words to say. And the same thing should be go for PSG. And I honestly think, as time goes on, I think people were saying here that De Jong will start in defense. I could see ILAIX Moriba playing against PSG. I think we could see De Jong taking the place of Umtiti today and Moriba taking the place of De Jong in the midfield. I think that could happen. Sorry about that. I think it could happen. Vivian, Buga, perhaps Koeman doesn't know what to do with Griezmann. Maybe that's why we see him playing this open role as forward, sometimes defending, sometimes acting like a number 9. I agree with you on that one. But I mostly think that, for instance, in this formation that we're playing today, Griezmann should be playing in the Messi role. Because they are very similar in the traits that they give you. And that's been the problem for such a long time, because Griezmann and Messi, they kind of just keep at their heels. They're very similar players. And of course, you're always going to be taking Messi over Antoine Griezmann. And that's a big problem. That's a very big problem. I think Griezmann literally is just here in this squad seeing if Messi leaves or not. If Messi leaves, then keep Griezmann because he's gonna be good. He's a world-class player, World Cup champion, and he played many teams out of the park before. But right now this doesn't work because there's a better player in him in the squad, and it's called Lionel Messi. So if Messi stays, get rid of Griezmann because they're just struggling a lot together. That's the thing. That's the issue. Public enemy, stand behind your words, dude. If you say okay, that's not including me. you moderators can do your own fighting on the chat. I don't care. Honestly, I don't know. What's the problem, dude? I want to see what's the topic. What you arguing about? Justin Saraya, MORIBA should play. Not gonna lie, he's good. Yeah, he should play. In my opinion, he also should play. What do you think, guys? Do you think MORIBA should play against PSG? Do you think MORIBA should play against PSG? Christian Gomez, let's put Braithwaite in the net and we will win. Let's put Braithwaite in the net. So what? Instead of Ter Stegen, are you? Oh, what? Maybe we're playing like, I don't know, Universitario, man. If we're playing La U from Peru, yeah, probably put Braithwaite in goal, but no, not anymore. Not if we're doing that. Anmar, Dembele was not invisible. Low, he made 3 key passes in 45 minutes, but maybe I noticed it because I have a Dembele bias. It's not that, for instance, but the key passes are right and anything. I honestly had a hard time focusing in this game. I really, really had. So don't take my opinion from Greta precisely on the opinions of what happened in the game directly, especially the second half. The second half was a little more difficult, but Dembele, I think he was okay. But of course, he wasn't at the same pacey, kind of sparky Dembele we've seen before, right? So that is something that, of course, that, like I said at the start of the video, probably Koeman instructed these players to kind of be a little bit more calm, probably to be just a little more chill, because if they go full out, they're 100% going to be tired for PSG. So at least just try to manage your game sense, a bit. Vivian, that is what I was thinking. Maybe Griezmann should play as a midfielder. I don't know if that could work. He's good at position and passing. Yeah, I know, but the problem is that I think there are better midfielders than that in the squad. So you really shouldn't be making room for something like that. So yeah, that's the case. Kai, who do you think will win the elections tomorrow? I think Laporte is gonna win. I think it's a given, honestly. I think that unless something very shady happens, you know what this means. You know what this means, right? If something like this happens, then Laporte is going to win. Marvin, Laporte has to win to top it off as the best with Barcelona. Yeah, I have to agree. Ernesto Tapia says, I saw on 433 that Garcia's rated. And yeah, that's apparently what Fabrizio Romano is saying. And if Fabrizio Romano says something, then you have to follow what Fabrizio says. Public enemy, Wallis, heated debate for what will happen against PSG. I don't think there's even 1% chance we score 4 goals. Dude, you may think that, but the thing is about belief. That is something that belief is different. I remember in school, I went the day PSG, I was watching it with my friends, right? I was watching with my friends PSG battering Barcelona. Andre Gomez on the field, putting in passes so wrong, missing just an open net chance. Yeah, we were getting destroyed in that third kind of lime green kit. We got absolutely destroyed. Di Maria with an absolute curler. Yeah, I saw that. I remember. Then I went to school and I was talking to my friends in the table. And when I mean friends, we're probably like 28 people, right? 30 people. And we're there in the table talking, and not even a single one believed Barcelona could come back. And I was like, you know what? I see something in Barcelona that they can come back. I see their unity. I see Neymar talking. He was talking on Instagram Live. He was saying like, yeah, we can do this, we can do that, because we believe we're friends, we're a team. And they were always talking about things outside the field. They were talking about the relationship, about the sense between the unity in the dressing room. And that happened, and that gave me the confidence that I feel they could come back. So what I told my father, I told my dad, please let me miss school today. And he said, yeah, sure, miss school, whatever. I missed school. All my friends were in math class, in history class or whatever, right? And I was there alone in my house because my mom was working, my dad was working, and I was there alone in the house watching the game. And in the big TV, because that's in my parents' room, so I was watching the big TV, the game. And as I was watching, my friends were also like watching in streams in their phones in school. And every single goal came in. And I'm like, I was just living it. And the next day, when the remontada happened, I went to fucking school and I worked like a god. I worked like a champ. I owned every single chair in that classroom because everybody was like, no, Barcelona are going to die. Even the Barcelona fans were like, no, that's never going to happen. And I was like, believe. And I remember perfectly that day. That was OP, dude. That was incredible. Marvin says, will it happen again though? That's the thing. I don't know if it's going to happen. I want to make a video, like not a preview, because I know preview will cancel it. I honestly, I have accepted that I'm the preview killer. I'm the prediction what's the opposite of Nostradamus? The prediction flopper or whatever. I've admitted that I am that. So I don't want to make a preview, but I just want to discuss with you guys if a remontada is possible. So it's not a preview because I'm not doing a normal preview. Every time I do a preview with the thumbnail and the preview stuff, we always lose. So I'm not going to do that. It's going to be a different kind of thing. But maybe if I have time. I don't even know if I have time because I have many stuff to do. So I'm worried. Will it happen? I don't know. I feel I don't feel it's as impossible as people think. If PSG play bad and Barcelona come in and kind of show what they've been doing against Sevilla and all of that, could happen. I think Barcelona potentially could win. Like, Barcelona could win 2-0. But even if that happens, then it won't be enough. But I feel it will be a little bit more one-sided. Hopefully. I cross my fingers. It will be a little bit more... Not one-sided, sorry. More competitive. I feel Barcelona this time around will be more competitive against PSG. So maybe it's not like a 3-0, 4-0 thrashing. It's more like a balanced game. That's my opinion. I think that's the thing. We could make a preview and predict PSG win, right? We could do that as well. Do inverse psychology. We could try that. If we score 4, we can score 6. That is what Luis Enrique said, right? Luis Enrique predicted. It says like something like, oh yeah, we need 6 goals in this minute, and it happened. I'm the type of fan to keep realistic with myself. I don't want to set up just conferences to get disappointed. The club I get you, but then if you said your own things and you're disappointed, then you're a pussy. Like, sorry if I say that, but it's kind of like, I just feel there's no problem in being, like, I don't understand how you could be disappointed about, like, football. Because we all love football, but it's something that you, me, all of us together, we don't have any sort of real link to it, at least for now. So I get sad, I get mad, I get angry, but I don't let it, there's a hair in my mouth. I don't let it kind of, like, take over me in a sense where I just feel gross. The worst ever game I kind of felt was the game against Liverpool. I think that Liverpool game really destroyed my ambitions because I was like, we win this and we go to the UCL final, right? We win this. We beat Liverpool. Just we need one fucking goal and we're through. And it didn't happen. So yeah, I get that. That destroyed me. But it's like, I don't know, man. There's no problem in believing. There's no problem in hoping. In believing, in trusting yourself, I don't feel there's any problem. You gotta believe. That's the one thing I'll tell my kids one day. I go like, believe, dude, believe. If you don't believe, bro, then you're nothing. You have to believe always. Because how can you share the sentiment if you go to the Parc des Princes, you go with the mentality of, you know what? I don't think we're gonna do it. How are you gonna win? If you say that and you go to the Parc des Princes, you're gonna lose. If I was manager, I found Koeman, if I told my players, you know what? There's a possibility we can win if we do everything right. We need to try and do everything right. Can you try and do everything right? That's a question we have to ask ourselves. If you go ahead and you don't believe from the get-go, you feel everything's going to be wrong, there's no point. You don't go to an exam thinking, oh, I'm going to fail. No, you go saying like, you know what, I can ace it. When I go to school in an exam, I never did the thing where like 5 minutes before the exam, I open my notebook and I go like, check all the review notes that I have. No, I went confident. I went like, you know what, I'm going to ace this exam. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. And that's my attitude. Because then when that happens, I'm like, you know what, I have confidence in myself and what I know. If you go doubting yourself, thinking never is going to happen, then just go out there, believe, and see what happens then. That's the fact. Believe. That's the word. Believe. Has anybody seen Ted Lasso? Believe. Fucking believe. That's the word. Okay, anyhow, getting back into this game, because the reality is that we have to talk about this game, ain't it? But I'm just going to read some of your comments. Joshua Sarabia says, Buga, I don't know what ACC means. If we actually, I've never seen that abbreviation. If we actually do the comeback, we might versus Man City. What's the point? Let's be realistic. We're not ready for that. But I mean, round of 16 is better than the next one. Just fucking go. Like, Greece reach a fucking final of the Euros. If Greece reaches that, if Peru reaches a final of the Copa America, then I can't believe, dude. I can't believe whatever. Believe. Fun fact, ILAIX and Fatih have both scored the first goal. Yeah, that's a great start, Phoenix. That's a proper fight. Will Ricky get more game time while MORIBA is kicking up? That's the thing, guys. I wanna ask you I want you to answer me in the chat now. In the chat there. I want you to answer me. Do you feel wrong, or do you feel it's bad? What do you think, basically? What do you think of Moriba being higher in the pecking order than Ricky Puig? Because I think it's a fact. I think it's a fact of scientific reasons that Moriba is higher in the pecking order of Koeman in the midfield than Ricky Puig. So I want to know what you think about it. In my opinion, I do think, for instance, that Ricky Puig has higher weight potential than Moriba, so I would want him to get the game time, especially because he's 21 years old. He's my age, right? So you don't want to be my age and not be something yet, right? So you have to keep playing at that stage, and Moriba is like 18. So I don't know. What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your prediction of that? Do you feel okay? What's your opinion? I want to know. PSG is hot garbage. Any team can beat them. I believe Barca 15, PSG nil. I think that's insanity. They were motivated because it was enough for Osasuna. PSG, different story. Hopefully that's the case, but I feel we cannot take away from the players actually being tired. They were very, very tired. Don Redway says, Minguez is too aggressive to play center back. He likes to break the line and play as a destroyer. I know. That's why I believe perfectly the position for him is right center back. I really do feel right center back in the back three is the best formation for him, the best position for him, because he has the ability then to just trade a little bit wide and just be that sort of destroyer. Like we said, he's way too aggressive. He's not precisely a right back. Or he ain't a center back either. So yeah, I do think that. I do feel that we need Minguez in that position. So let's just keep him, honestly, because for now, he's proper. Haya says, I do feel bad for Ricky Puig. He should have been given more time in the starting lineup. AG and Star says, Puig has potential, but Moriba is also good, but Puig doesn't get a chance to prove himself. I know, it's annoying. I think this game was probably the one that Ricky Puig should be taken into account instead of Pedri. I do feel that Moriba is an overall better player. I don't think it's no secret, guys. Like if I tell you Moriba is a better player, not a better player, scrap that. Moriba is a better all-round player. Like as a collective of stats and things you need as a player, characteristics, skill sets, Moriba I think is more complete. So it doesn't surprise me that Koeman can see Moriba being played a little bit further down in the pitch. But Ricky Puig, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Kidus then says it's wrong because it's disrespectful to Ricky Puig, who has been there for a season already, working his ass off for an 18-year-old kid to take his place. I know it's disrespectful, but like I mean, like if I'm Koeman right now, if I'm the manager, don't even make it Koeman, make fucking whatever guy you want to bring in. I'm fucking Manuel Pellegrini. You know what? I manage Barcelona, whatever. I'm the manager of Barcelona, and I do understand what he made there. I do understand because Moriba is a more, like I said, all-round player than Ricky Puig. He just has a overall better game. Ricky Puig is way better in the associative play. He's way better going forward. He's way better in his passing, his dribbling. All of that is proper for Ricky Puig. But I don't think the world of football kind of works around waiting. Like I don't feel it's a line. I don't think it's like you go on a bank. You know what? You're on the bank and you're doing a line. I don't think it's that. I don't think that's the example. Like you are not all of them in a single order. And then okay, now it's Pedri's turn. Okay, now it's Ricky's turn. Now it's this turns. Now I don't think it's that the case, because if that was the case, then Alenya should be playing in front of Ricky Puig. And guess what? Alenya is on loan. So yeah. Tarek Yunis probably slept today due to our gameplay. Yeah, probably. Michal Boyanich, you all can follow elections on Barca's YouTube channel. Oh, that's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty cool. By the way, guys, something that I want to let you know is that for tomorrow, we're going to be having a special live stream around this same time, because we are going to be doing a live stream with Pablo and Blaugrana Planet. And we are going to be doing a live stream, of course, where we talk about the elections. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about, so from 9 a.m. tomorrow to 9 p.m. and night, afternoon, whatever, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., there's going to be, they're going to do the votings, right? People are going to go there, vote for the perfect candidate or whatever. And after that, they do scrutiny. If you don't know what scrutiny is where you start counting out the votes and you start seeing who's winning, who's kind of flopping. You see the charts. Have you ever seen a presidential election? If you have, you know what I mean. So we're gonna be live during that process. So at 10 a.m. have 10. It's sorry about that. It's like 5 p.m. my time. It's 10 p.m. 10 p.m. UK time, and then 11 p.m. Spanish time, and then half an hour during the live stream, we're gonna be seeing the winner. So we're gonna reacting live to the winner. So if you wanna see that, you wanna be live for us seeing who the winner is of presidential elections, join us, and we're gonna be talking about that. All your questions answered. Just join us tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty dope. Okay, so I'm not saying AC 1345, mark my word. I listen to BugaLuis and I believe that Umtiti will score 4 against PSG. Okay, dude, shall we say something? Let's do a bet. If Umtiti scores 4 goals against PSG, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do if Umtiti scores 4 goals against PSG? Let me know. What do you think? Golden Poppy. There's a Juventus legend in our team who is invisible now. Ooh. Glenn Noel. ILAIX is just better than Puig. Simple. Better in the system and better in athlete. That's a risky take, but I do understand what you mean. What the hell happened to Pjanic? I don't really know, dude. I think Pjanic is just done. I never understand him playing here. In a 4-3-3, he works. He works in a 4-3-3. In a 4-2-3-1, he doesn't. In this formation with the 2 midfielders, he doesn't really work either. So I'm really nervous of what's gonna happen to Pjanic, because I feel he's just gonna be rotting and getting worse. What the hell happened? Go bald. 4 weeks of daily upload. Tell us your bank details if Umtiti scores 4. Delete your channel. Make 24-hour live stream, Buga. 4 weeks of daily upload. Never upload again. World injury for a live stream. 40 million warming in the bench. Don't know who to blame. If that happens, I deserve a World Cup. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna try to make some of your ideas. Delete your chat. He will be sold. Can ILAIX beat our Goretzka? I mean, it kind of works in a sense because they're similar. They're not that similar in the game style. They really aren't. But I know where you're coming from. He could be like our box-to-box player. I do understand that. But I mean, to be like Goretzka, you have to be pretty buff. So he has to start hitting the gym right about now. Screw Xavi. Buga next money for Barca. Dude, I'll take it. If we come against PSG, you have to buy a James Charles poster and hang it on your room. Deal? Why we fucked with James Charles? FIFA Renzo likes James Charles. It's a fact, dude. It's a fact. He likes James Charles. It's a fact. He likes our next Yature. Kinda. Live stream yourself right around town nude. What? Dude, I'm in Peru. It's like I'm not in Europe. Like in Europe, people just go like, that guy is crazy. In Peru, I'll get fucking burned. Like someone's gonna come up with a flamethrower or some shit. Okay, if we come back against PSG, 24-hour live. A 24-hour live stream I could do. But if we win, what could be more cool than that? I have no idea. I don't know. I have to have a think, but keep thinking, guys. Keep thinking. Give me something that I really, really like. Barca to be PSG 5-2 on Wednesday. 5-2? Does 5-2 take us through? I don't think 5-2 take us through. No. Or does it? Oh yeah, it does. It does get us through because we lost 4-1. 5 away goals, yeah. Go bold. Who has a flamethrower in Peru? Qué loco. No sé, depende, ¿sabes qué cosa, Anthony? Depende de dónde vives. Depende de dónde vives, ahí Ali tiene un flamethrower. Depende de dónde vives. Dude, I'm already live streaming all matches for the rest of the season. Well, not live streaming like the actual matches, but you know what I mean. I could go bold. I've been bold before. I've been bald before when I graduated from school. So I'll go bald. No, 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 no. If we win, I want to paint my hair some color, but I don't know what color. Maybe like silver, white, red, something like that. Cut your hair like art. Ooh, I like that. I like that from Walsao Sangma. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that suggestion. Go Alejandro Balde. If you know, you know. Grow a beard. Ooh, that's low. That's low. That's low. I would never do a TikTok. The day I do a TikTok, the day I become, what's the word in English? I'll castrate myself. Blue and red. Red and blue hair for Barca. Gray. I don't know. But okay, if we come back, I'll dye my hair and we'll do a poll on Twitter and you decide which color I paint it. Okay? Okay, I think that's a deal. Or maybe cut it like R9 and then do a video like the R9. That would be cool as well, right? R9 haircut for one live stream for El Clásico. Glenn Noel says, what do you think about Junior Firpo? His play is getting better and better. I think Junior Firpo is all right, especially in this formation. If we continue with this, then Firpo does make a lot of sense, right? So I would like that. I would like Junior Firpo doing that for us. He'll be a good backup. A very good backup if we keep with the formation for now. As a left back, in and out left back, I don't think he's the best. Yeah. What's your favorite anime? I don't watch anime a lot. I mean, if you consider Pokemon an anime, then Pokemon, but that's not an anime, so I'll probably, I don't know. I don't watch many animes. My friend wanted me to watch Evangelion, and I just never watch it. I have a friend that she cosplays like anime all the time, right? And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you cosplaying boys, dude? That's so fucking weird. Dio, come on, Umtiti, we believe. Anyhow, guys, can we talk about the game? Did I miss anything about the game? Because I kind of want to cut this live stream if you could talking about my hair. But what did I miss? Dembele, Braithwaite, Griezmann. Griezmann, we talked about. Griezmann was trash today. He was probably trash. Favorite porn category. Damn. Favorite porn category. Damn. I don't know. I have never thought about that. Step bro, help me. I'm stuck. That'd probably be it. Buga doesn't watch anime. I'm subbing. No, I don't watch anime. Like, I don't watch TV. I watch football. I play video games. I do art. Well, not do art. Like, yeah, kind of do sketches and that, or watch or read art books. Those are the three things I do. I work, football, video game, art, football, video games, cooking as well. Those are the four things I like. Alba's finished. No, Alba's not finished, dude. Alba today was proper good. Jordi today was probably kind of pumping in the channel in and out. And what I like a lot is that he's reaching a point kind of where Marcelo was in his Real Madrid career. I think Marcelo happened way easier, way faster. Like his dip happened way easier. So Jordi right now in this formation, it really helps him because he's able to still be as an attacking threat and still be like good enough in defense. But in attack, it's like he's still able to be deadly, to be a threat. He's able to combine with Messi a lot because we lose that outlet if Jordi Alba leaves, right? He's tried that with Junior Firpo and it doesn't really work because Jordi Alba just knows how to read and interpret the space that good. So indeed. I don't think Alba is by any means slowing down. I don't. Amara saying, my man knows. Of course I know, dude. Of course. Every man knows. Every man. I don't even know. Alba's finishing, not finished. he was incredible as well. That was like prime Luis Suarez, and I think some of you said that. Okay, so incredible, honestly. Thoughts on Sergio Dest? I think Dest was. I'm not gonna say he was good. I think was decent. He should be way more effective in attack than he's actually being right now. I feel he's having a little bit of trouble trying to adapt to the Spanish league. I think that's honestly struggling him a bit. So indeed. BugaLuis saying, okay, no BugaLuis, probably gonna be saying ok. So if you come back against PSG happens, you color your hair. If Umtiti score 4 goals, you do a stepsister. What's PH video? I guess. Pornhub video, you know what I mean. That cross from ILAIX was so satisfying to this. Yeah, it really was. David Sánchez, hey amigo, do you know who's Jessica Sáenz? I have no idea who Jessica Sáenz is. Who is Jessica Sáenz? Let's see who's Jessica Sáenz. She's apparently a gamer. A gamer? I have no idea. I have never heard of Jessica Sáenz. No, I never heard that. Apparently she has an OnlyFans, so that's probably what you mean, right? Yeah, I don't know who Jessica Sáenz is. Now I know. Thanks for the details, my boy. Those will be world class in about 2 seasons, hopefully. I think he needs to develop a lot still. I really do feel that. What should be the defense against PSG? Some of us already said that some of us said that indeed it was going to be the young Lenglet and Mingueza. I don't feel that Umtiti should be the right call. Maybe Umtiti plays and Koeman surprises us all, or maybe Koeman reverts back to a 4-3-3. But I just don't want to see Umtiti, honestly, because he's gonna get devoured by Umtiti. He's gonna get by Mbappe. He's gonna get devoured by Mbappe. Prediction for the Madrid derby: I think Atletico Madrid are gonna be winning. What happened to my camera? It's out of focus. My camera just died. What the hell? I'm not on focus, am I? I'm not on focus. I don't know. I have to check that. I'm not on focus. What else? Dude, I would have loved to get... Robin Gosens is a player I really, really like. Hakim, I also like him a lot. I really like him, but I don't feel that he will be coming to Barcelona anytime soon. I don't think that because Real Madrid is past. I was talking about derby. I do feel that that Atletico Madrid may get the win there. I just don't see Real Madrid having enough to break through. If Atletico Madrid are able to be like Chelsea, if they'll play the same way as Chelsea, right? I still feel they'll be able to draw, win, something like that. But yeah. Are we ready for PSG? I think we are. There's no better time to be ready against a team like that. You just have to try. I think Roberto would be really good in this back three system. I agree with you on that one. Rahimi42 saying, should we seek MORIBA for the funds? Should we sell MORIBA for the funds? No. Why can't Griezmann play as a number 9 but Dembele can? It's a little bit different because Griezmann does need a little bit more space to work with, but he doesn't have the pace. There's a really big difference because Dembele will create space for himself while Griezmann won't. That's a big difference. That is why Griezmann depends on another player to be effective, while Dembele is better because he can do stuff on his own. That is the best way I can explain it. Theo Hernandez, Buga, Christian Gomez. Who is Christian Gomez? If Araujo is fit, would you put Mingueza right back in place of Tess for a more solid back 5 and slot him Araujo in center back? If Araujo is fit, I would play with Araujo, Lenglet, Mingueza, and Tess at right back. I prefer Atletico Madrid lose, but I don't want Real to win. Yeah. FIFA Renzo Madrid's best results is a draw. Both teams drop points. I also feel that's the best result, but if Real Madrid lose, the thing is that if Real Madrid wins, they'll still be in front of us, but by 1 point, so it's like a little bit less. If Atletico Madrid loses, then they will lose 3 points, which is really big. So I don't really have a preference, but I feel Atletico Madrid will win. Nana, Santander says, who's the greatest scorer, dribble, passer, assist provider you've ever seen? I think you just said the answer right there. It's Messi. Has to be Messi. Do you know Jose Juan Macias? Yeah, I know who Macias is. Do you think we should sign him? I don't know. I think he's a good player, but it's like, if you bring someone from the Mexican league, how well is he gonna adapt actually? Maybe I would like to see Macias make a jump to a different club. Maybe like, let's say if Macias goes to Lille, for example, Lille in the French league, he plays good, decent, can score 15 goals a season. I think that's a good improvement. But right now, I'm not too sure if he's ready to make the jump. Dhruvi Patel says, I think that he's so tired because he cannot track back well. I agree. That's a proper as well. Christian Gomez, I think Manchester United won Moriba, but I'm not sure. Oh, that is Christian Gomez. Why do you people? Oh, they say injured. Oh, it was not Christian Gomez that I thought you were injured, but someone else is injured. So you're saying Araujo, Roberto? Okay, injured. Okay. I thought you were injured for a moment. I was like, who's Christian Gomez and why is he injured? Free clean sheets, wow, that's good. Mihailo Vojanic, yes, Man United won a Moriba, but he declined, saying, I want to sell Barcelona and develop more as a player in the club that I love. I agree. I like Moriba here. Don't ever sell him. I think he'll be a pivotal player for the future. I really want Moriba. Let's just answer a few more questions and we'll cut this live stream short. So 3 more questions. Toby Fella says, hi Buga, what will you be your realistic strategy to sign Haaland? What players would you sacrifice? If we sign Haaland, Griezmann, sacrificed, I will sacrifice Coutinho, Umtiti, and those 3 honestly, because then I think we have good money to at least get close to his price tag, and then maybe sell someone more if we need it. But I will sacrifice those 3 players. Ernesto Tapia, some players cannot. Okay, that's not a question. Public enemy. Which player comes to mind first? Which player comes to your mind first that you want to sell? The first player that I want to sell. The first player that I want to sell. Umtiti. I think Umtiti is literally a player that we don't need him anymore. Coutinho is a player that I like, and he could be good. He could still be good for. We haven't seen the best Coutinho in Barcelona yet, but I just don't know if he has the room for that. So maybe Coutinho or Umtiti. And then I'm gonna answer. I want to answer Dhruvi Patel and his question. If you're Puig, what do you do next? What would I do next if I'm Ricky Puig? If I'm Ricky Puig, I'm waiting to the next manager and see what the next manager says. If the next manager says, okay, stay with us and be good or whatever, I'll be like, sure, I'll stay. I'll give you a chance if you give me your proper kind of acknowledgement that I'm going to play. If he doesn't and tells me go loan or something, I will go on loan. Ricky Puig should have listened to Koeman. Koeman told him at the start of the season, you're going to be playing that much. You are not going to be playing that much. You're not that big in my plans right now. So you need to go out on a loan. He said no, and he's not playing that much. So I would probably learn from that experience. Because at the end of the day, Ricky Puig probably felt that he was going to outlast Koeman. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't feel that Ricky Puig can outlast Koeman or cannot give himself the chance to outlast Koeman. Because I feel Koeman will stay. I feel Koeman will stay probably until 2 more seasons. Maybe 3 max. 2 max. 2 minimum, 3 max seasons. And if I'm Ricky Puig, I'm thinking maybe I should go out on loan if he's not going to play me. So yeah, I feel I will do that. And quickly, I guess, just about Aleñá, the same. I will do the same if I'm Aleñá. I'm come back to Barcelona and say, what do you think? What do you want me to do? Aleñá is a player that Koeman, for instance, liked. Koeman would play Aleñá in, like, right now, all of the minutes that we see from Moriba are minutes from Aleñá. So Aleñá would be playing what Moriba is playing now. So I do feel that Koeman wanted to keep Aleñá, but Aleñá was opposite to Ricky Puig, because he went to the manager and said, I want to go, I want minutes. So if I'm Ricky Puig, I would probably do something similar to that. But yeah, anyhow, that's going to be it for right now, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Be sure tomorrow to tune in for yet another live stream, same-ish time. We're going to be talking about Barcelona's presidential elections and reacting with you live on who is going to win. So indeed, see you in the next one, guys.